honest, guys, I'm feeling a little bit burnt out today. It's so hot. We just landed yesterday, arriving in Bali, and trying to film all day because I know I have 6 more videos I need to put out, and it was hard. You know what? That's exactly why I'm filming this video. It's because I wanted to talk about how to avoid burnout. And it happens to all of us. And it happens a lot to me because I hold myself to extremely high standards. So that's step number 1, is fucking fix your standards. I burn out because I need to move really fast. And if I'm not having 10 things on my plate, I don't think I'm working hard enough. And I've had this conversation with my partner for so long where he always tells me that I am my own worst enemy. And I absolutely agree with him. I honestly am my own worst enemy, and that might be a lot of us because we like to push ourselves. I feel, especially as a female entrepreneur, I feel the need to have to push myself in order to keep up with the big boys and show up as if I was just as good as everyone else. And I burn out. I overcommit to way too many things. I put a lot of high stress on myself, and I want to try and do 10 things in a day. And also, the worst part is when I try to please other people, right? So for example, here, being in Bali, I have my own personal commitments to myself in terms of going to dance classes and waking up early, but then I have my commitments to my business. I have to think about what I have to, my working hours, but then I also have commitment to my friends that are here and spending time with them. And then soon you realize you don't have enough hours in a day, and somebody's always going to be unhappy, and it's either going to be yourself or the people around you because you've just overcommitted to too many things. That's me. I'm on day 2 and I already feel overwhelmed because I'm like, holy shit, I have so many workshops coming up. I have so many videos to film. I want to go to all my dance classes. I have to eat at every restaurant, and I can't do it all. I create the stress for myself. How many of you feel like that? How many of you feel like you create your own stress? You feel like shit because you've forced yourself to feel like shit. You know you're doing fine, but you keep telling yourself that you're doing a bad job, because that's me. I'm so guilty of that. I do that every single day. I basically tell myself that I'm not good enough and I don't work fast enough. Honestly, my best tip to avoid burnout is having burnout procedures, which means always forcing yourself to take time off. Even if that means that you don't want to, you have to, because you know that you've set up these rules in place for a reason. So for me, my burnout procedures are I'm not allowed to work on the weekends. And that is purely to force myself to recover, because I will always overwork. So burnout procedure number 1 is always to take your weekends off. Some people will say no to that, but like if you're a hustler, I definitely recommend that you take your weekends off. Second burnout procedure is having someone to talk to, especially when you're not feeling at 100%, and especially when you're feeling stressed out, is to have a person that you trust, that you know can pull you out of that feeling. One of my best friends at home, Natasha, whenever I feel like crap, I call her and she knows exactly what to say to help me bounce back. And that's really because she's honest with me and she doesn't judge me. So when it comes to finding someone to talk to, look for someone that is there to just hold space for you and to let you just say the thing that you need to say. It's not so much that you're looking for advice or for help or for someone to agree or disagree. It is genuinely just having somebody to hold space for you and let you feel comfortable, and that you're allowed to feel this way. I always, whenever I feel like I'm burning out, I have 3 people I know I'm gonna call. It's either gonna be my parents, or it's gonna be Natasha, or it's gonna be Laura, and there's a few people that I just need to tell, like, I'm not in a good place and I need you to just be with me and support me. Those are 2 really big things. And another way to avoid burnout is to do what you love. I find that every time I tell myself I need to work harder and I do not let myself enjoy the little things, I just go deeper and deeper down that hole. I love dancing, I love doing arts and crafts, I love being creative, and I will tell myself that I'm not allowed to do it unless I work harder. And honestly, it makes things worse. So I believe taking proper breaks and doing things that you love will help you recover, because it'll bring you back into the headspace that you need to be performing at your best potential. So those are 3 really quick things to avoid burnout. They're simple, but they work. Yeah, maybe you might think you need therapy, but honestly, I think you just need you gotta move your body, you gotta let yourself do the things that you love, and you gotta rest. You need to rest. You're not a 24-hour machine. You need to let yourself recover, and don't be so hard on yourself. Because I'm very hard on myself, and I can tell other people not to be hard on themselves, but I can't tell myself to not be hard on myself. But I wish I could, because I know I definitely am hard on myself. And if you're hustling out there, you're probably hard on yourself too. So that's it. Really quick video, avoid burnout. I literally wasn't even gonna film this video, but then I just got really into it. I'm like halfway sitting in a freaking pool because that's how burnt out I am. All right, so this is coming from a place of real freaking pain in here, guys. I'm filming with my iPhone on the side of a pool on the ground because I got too tired. I hope you appreciate this video because I fucking needed to do it and I showed up. Here I am. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video.
I love you like la 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 la.